Hello, my name is Desiree Tuitt, and today we are discussing how to replace our New Year's resolutions. I'm sitting here with Mr. Frank Corbin, and as he likes to put it, it's called our self-must list. He likes to say that our season is too long, and this is based on the self-must list. Now, Frank, what does the acronym SELF stand for?
Well, it's pretty simple. SELF stands for self-evaluation of life functions, and that's you taking a personal assessment of your life functions. Like traditionally, the only thing you really need to survive as a person is food, water, and shelter. That's a human body being in existence, okay? Life functions is your ability to cope and deal with the world. And some of this comes into be self-confidence, self-esteem, self-trust, self-development. More important, selfishness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very interesting. Now you say that your season is too long. Isn't it enough just to have New Year's resolutions?
No. Like every season, we have 4 seasons. Mm-hmm. Every season has a time frame when it starts and when it ends. We as humans, we manage to package those 3 or 4 seasons into 1 year. Mm-hmm. So to have 4 seasons in 1 year, we utilize all those 4 seasons and accomplish absolutely nothing for the most part. So we package our New Year's resolution into those 4 seasons. So we have winter, we have summer, we have fall, and we have spring. Okay, we have 4 seasons to do absolutely nothing, and that's the biggest problem with us. We have too much time on our hands.
In order to accomplish them. Okay, very true. Now, what are the areas of focus for this list?
Well, for most people, I think the 3 things you need to focus on, just to bring it, we can put a 20,000 things on the list, okay? But to really simplify it, it's 3 things: health, wealth, and relationships. We need health because that's what makes us exist as a human being. Wealth takes us our achievements and our accomplishments or goes to the next level. And relationships is what we need to accomplish both of those things.
Okay. Now, these items on this list, are they supposed to be just random items, or are they items that we're supposed to be more guaranteed? And if so, how can we guarantee?
Well, first of all, the items should be realistically reasonable. Okay? Often we put big things on these lists, like I want to make $1 million, I want to make all these extreme conditions that we put up for ourselves, which we know absolutely can't accomplish them in that 12 months time frame. So that we start lying to ourselves. Okay, so the list needs to be of things that's very simple, easily to accomplish, and you should have to guarantee the accomplishment within the time frame that you project is going to be accomplished. Okay,
so I guess the concept of dream big, like we're taught growing up from childhood, they always say dream big. Is that realistic, that we put these items on our list, or should we not dream big?
No, we're not supposed to dream big. Dream big is a dream. It's actually a dream, and the problem with dreams, you're going to wake up one day and it would not be accomplished.
Right.
What we need as human beings is small accomplishments that gives us small results. Right. As we learn to accomplish those small things, it reinforces our self-confidence and our self-esteem. Now we understand the process of accomplishing things. When your self-esteem and your self-confidence is being built, no one has to tell you how big you can dream. You go in automatic mode from there on.
Okay. All right. So when you say a time frame, should we base the time frame on the seasons, or how does one come about a time frame within the year?
Well, here's the thing. I've been investing in banks over the years, and I love the banks because they finance most of my mortgages and my clients' mortgages and so on. Right. Every major corporation go by quarters, which synchronize with the seasons, 3 to 4 months. Right. Okay. So why do we as human beings have 12 months when every major corporation who has a very extreme goal to accomplish, which is revenue or results in their company, go by quarters? So I think it should be a short time frame. So between January to March, I should accomplish X, Y, Z. March to June, July, and you break it down in that time frame. You don't need a whole year to lose 20 pounds or whatever you put on the resolution list.
Right, right, very true. Now, this is all great, but how do you recommend we put it all together now and begin making this list?
Well, first of all, for the most part, most people want to lose weight as soon as January hit, okay? So bring your list, bring the time frame shorter, okay? And so break it down over time. So between January to March, you said, I want to lose 20 pounds, or whatever your time frame is, okay? Or I want to work extra hours at my job, or I want to increase my clientele revenue, my business. So in that time frame, you should accomplish that. Then you go to the next quarter, and the following quarter, and the following quarter. So if you break them down into quarters, your accomplishments become small, it's guaranteed to be fulfilled, and you accomplish way more, over the space of 12 months.
Okay. Now, once we've done all this, we have the items on the list, should we produce action items for each item on the list? Because we can have the list, but should we say now, how are we going to accomplish these items?
But here's the thing, because the accomplishment is so small, okay, the action plan is very easy. Okay. So I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week, okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? Very small. I'm going to work out for half an hour each time, okay? I'll work out for 45 minutes in the next couple of weeks to come, and you break it down over the time frame, and you make it so simple that it doesn't become work for you. The problem is we create these extreme big dreams and vision on our focus board, and now the task is I want to lose 20 pounds in a short time frame or a too long time frame, so it puts us into either lazy mode or now that becomes too much work. So we start off with the gym January to January 15th, and we go like 5 times a week or 7 times a week. We're not used to that kind of stuff. So by January 20th, we quit. It becomes work. It's a new task. It becomes work.
Yes, and you mentioned losing weight. I know gyms make the most money in January because everyone says it's a New Year's resolution and they want to lose weight, and they make so much money and they cancel the membership or they don't go, but they're still paying. Right. So
it's good that you mentioned that, Desiree. So when you sign up for the gym in January, by January, February, March, you quit. You just introduce something into your system. You're just breaking down your self-trust. So you can't even trust yourself. Because here's your resolution, you're saying, I'm going to go and lose 20 pounds in 12 months or 40 pounds in this year, whatever time frame. And by March, you quit. You can't even trust yourself. So if you can't trust yourself with a simple task, why should anyone trust you? Because your word is not your bond. Right. It's the same thing. You say, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and make more money coming this year. This year of past, coming to December soon, you haven't accomplished that financial goal. You stop trusting yourself. Break down your self-esteem, bring your self-confidence, because nothing you say you can actually fulfill. And that's why we need to have these small accomplishments over time, reinforcement of our self-esteem, reinforcement of self-confidence, and take our life to the next level.
Well, I'm sure we all know from having successes from various things that it does build your self-esteem. So what you're saying is from these small successes, it builds us up towards the bigger.
That's right. Picture. That's right. So we need so much small accomplishments. When our self-esteem and self-confidence become exalted to the highest level, the bigger dreams are easy to accomplish.
Very true. Now, this has all been great, really, really great tidbits, great nuggets to apply to one's lives. And how would you put it all together? I mean, is this for everyone? Is it possible for anyone to do this? And why aren't more people doing it?
Well, here's the thing. Success is not for everyone. It's only for a unique few. So, more important, one of the key secret to success that nobody really tells a lot of people about. They tell you about you need to do this, you need to do that, you need all these kind of things they tell you. And everybody beat around the bush. There's one key to success. It's discipline. More important, self-discipline. Okay? Look at most successful people. Their discipline, their work ethics are very, very consistent. Whether you're selling stocks, you're selling mutual funds, you're selling real estate, you're selling dreams, discipline is the key to success. Very, very difficult to accomplish. Very, very difficult to develop. Most people need mentorship to develop self-discipline.
Very true. And commitment. As the saying says, commitment is doing what you said you would do with the same emotions you had when you first said you would do it. So that same anxiousness you have when you commit to it is what you're saying you got to follow through with as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mr. Frank Corbin. This has been a great interview, and hopefully we can all implement this into our lives, including myself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.